Hey,
Hello. Hello. We're here. Welcome, everybody. My name is BigNoseBug, and I am a Toonie theme park mascot VTuber and Twitch ambassador. Today, I am joined by my 3 lovely guests, and you may notice that our designs are not usually the type you see in the VTubing community. But we are very proud of this, and we're here today to talk about the ways we experiment with VTubing and how we bring a more cartoony and innovative aspect to our VTubers and streams. We are lucky to be doing this panel a 2nd year in a row, so this year we want to expand and reflect on things since last OffKai about how we've been bringing our Toons world building to different mediums and projects, and you're gonna want to stick around for the Q&A so you can see for yourself some special stuff. So today I am joined by Thisisgob, or Gob for short.
Hey everybody, so happy to be here. Thanks for having me on the panel, Bug, and I love being a little cartoon guy with all of you.
And then we are joined by MissLala.
Hello. Thank you so much for having me. Love the family reunion for the 2nd year in a row with my toontuber folks. I'm very excited to discuss VTubing outside of the lines. I said the thing.
She said the thing. The title.
Which I love our lines. Look at our nice thick lines.
Yeah.
We look good.
Oh yeah.
Paying for these outlines.
Yeah. And then finally we have Nilbog Live, or Nilbog for short.
Yeah. Hey. Thanks for having me. Happy to be here, and it's lovely to do this one more time. It's very exciting. I'm just damn proud of all of us. We look so beautiful up here. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you so much for joining me again, you guys. And thank you everybody in the audience for joining us again. And we got some fun stuff to show you. A lot of treats. So first, small treat. Not baked goods. You guys want like snacks?
Oh.
I was promised food. That's it. Thanks.
No, we just started.
Goodbye.
All right. So you have to earn your treats, all of you. I have some questions and discussions to ask, and we're gonna kind of get into it and get into the minds of these tunes here. So I'm gonna ask first, for each of you, can you just give us a super quick background on what inspired you to start VTubing, and also keep with it, because we've been in this space for a while. It's been a while. So just give us a quick little thing about that. I'm gonna throw it to Lala first.
I first stumbled on VTubing like a lot of people because of the pandemic. That was when I first found out about Twitch, and I was really drawn to the sandbox and endless creativity that the medium provided, as well as the fact that as a lady, I could stream naked and pick my belly button live on stream with my community. So that was the main thing. But I still keep with it because the first thing that got me into it is what keeps me going. I find myself wanting to constantly explore different ideas. It is very inspiring to be friends with such wonderful people like the panelists literally up here who are so innovative that I'm constantly thinking about how can I elevate the entertainment that I'm bringing, and how can VTubing be further developed as we're basically little independent studios. So I love it. That's what keeps me going.
Amazing. Yeah, you're so right. We are like little, every streamer and VTuber is like a little indie studio. How about you?
The terrible sleep schedule to prove it.
Yes. Nilbog, what about you?
What got me into VTubing was this guy, this little goblin right here.
This little guy.
I've told this story before, but we worked together in a big conglomerate animation studio. And one day, Gob sits in the cubicle next to me. He comes in with a different with a skip in his step. He comes in with a big grin, and I'm like, "What happened, buddy? Something's different about you?" And he revealed, he's like, "Nilbog, have you ever heard of something called VTubing?" And I go, "What the hell is that?" And he's like, "Well, last night I was online as a green goblin, and people were talking to me, and I had a little chat show." And I'm like, "What the heck?" And I was amazed, and I wanted to be. I was hooked. I wanted to be your sidekick immediately, so I made this little thing that I call Nilbog, just to play in that sandbox. You addicted me. You infected me with VTubing. God, how does that make you feel?
I mean, patient 0 is right next to me here because I was inspired by Bug.
Patient 0.
Right?
We've all infected each other.
She's a head vampire. If we kill,
She is.
we all get released.
If you get rid of Bug, we're all done for.
I love it.
I never
Yeah.
want to vaccinate you. Thank you, Bug, for infecting us.
Thank you for infecting us.
Thank you.
Anytime.
But yeah, that's my story. It's been great.
And then Gob, I guess your backstory kind of went with Nilbog's. What led you down this rabbit hole? I guess me, accidentally.
Yeah, I mean, like you guys, I'm an animator by trade, and I've been working in the industry for over a decade, and honestly, like the state of the animation industry is what pushed me towards VTubing. Because, you guys know what's going on. You've seen the dumpster fire out there. The last few years have been really strange for our industry. We've had this big ambiguous question mark of like AI and mergers and low employment. So that made me start asking myself, like, how do we adapt as artists? How do we evolve as artists? How do I explore new mediums while still doing what I love? So then, yeah, I saw what Bug was doing, and you were honestly my introduction to VTubing. You are my VTubing mama. And it was just one of those moments where like, mama, everything clicked. It was just one of those moments where everything clicked, and I realized like I didn't have to stop being an animator. I could just take those same skills and apply them to, something completely new and different. So, naturally, I made the only logical career decision, and I became a cartoon goblin on the internet.
Oh yeah.
Of course. That's the pathway.
And here we are.
Here we are.
And look at
26.
us. Look at us.
Give yourselves a hand, everybody. Come on.
Yay,
Oh,
we're
wow.
here.
Look at you guys. Oh my
Yay.
God, who's here?
It's so fun. Yeah, I guess for me, I'll keep it short, but same thing, kind of like a mixture of Lala and Nilbog and Gobs. I started VTubing in the pandemic. Nothing else to do. I think I saw a couple, honestly, Buff Pup, I think was the first VTuber I saw that wasn't like an anime person. That's when she was streaming as like a literal dog, and I was like, oh my God, that's so cute. I don't have to be anime. I can be something different. So then it kind of just snowballed from there. Like Gob and Nilbog, I work in animation, and it was just nice to create and come on stream without having to deal with like executive notes and just do whatever I wanted. So yeah, it's been a great time. And I think with that, talking about the anime, I will go into our next topic. Why not anime? I would say we are not anime. We're kind of little cartoony freaks up here. I say that lovingly. And I just want to know what specifically was the inspiration behind your unique designs? Why not just go the anime route? So I'll start with Gob.
Because I can't draw anime. No, I don't know. It's just, again, like I just really wanted to take the skills I've built over, my career in animation and just blend these two worlds. And nothing against, anime, VTubers, the style of anime, but there's so much potential with VTubing. It can be anything, and that's the great thing about VTubing is like you can represent yourself however you want. There's just this ultimate freedom of, if you can imagine it, you can create it.
Totally.
Well said.
Totally. What about you, Lala?
Well, I loved the visual dissonance of maybe looking like a Temu Disney character, but I have the mouth of a Lala. But my inspiration, you know, I'm a huge anime fan, but I'm just an animation fan in general, and you know, deciding on a 1950s theme, I felt like the art style should match more like of an Americana style. That was kind of the inspiration behind that. So my inspirations behind the look of my VTuber is the Disney short Paperman and the character design of Belle from the Japanese animated film, but the character designer of that is actually a Disney character designer. So, fun fact, gotcha, anime fans. You had secret Disney in your anime.
Whoa.
But that was, those are the two styles that I was really, those are the two main inspirations for me. And, you know, who knows in the future? What I love about VTubing is that it doesn't mean I may not explore it. I see MissLala, the magical girl diner gal happening at some point. Running late to school with a burger in my mouth, but yeah, that was basically, I felt like it was right for the character that I was creating.
Totally. For I guess for me, mine a little similar, but mine was inspired by kind of like 80s toy design, I guess. So if you guys have ever looked up like an insect plush or like a ladybug plush, they always have like big bobble antenna and a big nose. So that's kind of where BigNoseBug came from. And now more recently, it's gone to like theme park mascots and goofy mascot designs. And those usually look like, all mascots are very cartoony or chibi and not usually like a sexy anime person. So it's mainly that, but a lot of like Rainbow Bright inspiration, Care Bears, a lot of that stuff. Yeah. And then what about you, Nilbog?
So when I was designing Nilbog, I kind of, like I said, I wanted to be Gob's sidekick. So that kind of meant I wanted to look the opposite of Gob. If I wanted to be a goblin as well, but I kind of had a rule. I had no green. I didn't want to have any green on me. And so I was thinking about like, what other kind of ways can you represent a goblin? And I remember this movie that haunted me from my childhood, and it was 1985's Legend, starring Tom Cruise. And I love that movie too. And in that movie has one of the sickest, coolest goblin designs. It's a character by the name of Blunder, who's like one of the kind of comedy relief bad guys in the movie. And he kind of looks like what I have here. I kind of was inspired by the design, but I Muppified it. I kind of made it a little bit more Muppet cartoonified, and that's kind of where I landed. It's Fozzie Bear meets Dark Souls. That's Nilbog.
I was just about to say, Nilbog reminds me of like Saturday morning Dark Souls so much. Yeah. It's so good.
It's so cool. And I see the Paperman design in you, Lala, and Bug. You always reminded me. Do you remember Popples?
I love Popples. Yeah.
A lot
of that.
A little bit of Popples in you. I love
just
that.
a lot of 80s toys. And then like Gob is just like an amalgamation of like the best parts of just like cartoons to me. Just like
I always get who's this Teen Titans Go asshole over here? That's like always in the comments.
Get out of here.
Yeah. Look, I have no defense for that. It's fine. I look the way I look, people. I can't help how I look, everybody.
Yeah, you'll never beat the Teen Titan Go allegation.
I like thinking of like we're like Temu versions. Like Lala is Temu Disney Princess.
Yeah.
No, you guys are top shelf. You're all top shelf.
Low, middle to low. All of us.
I was gonna say Gob is Temu Beast Boy.
Temu Beast Boy. All right, I'm out of here.
Goodbye. Goodbye. We knew him well. We knew him well.
Gob, come back.
Come back.
If you twist my arm. Fine.
Get his first walk off. There'll be more.
There will be more.
I'll storm off stage.
Yeah, you need like to add an angry, pissed off walk cycle.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of which, we have some fun videos that we've all made up to show kind of behind the scenes and stuff we're cooking up for
OffKai
now.
exclusive.
Yes, OffKai exclusive videos behind the scenes for you all. So I'm going to jump into Nilbogs first. So let's see. Let's check it out.
Most of what I do on stream uses a blue screen. It gets chroma keyed out in OBS so my character can appear in any game or background that I want them in. Simple, right?
But
Sometimes I like to be fancy. I'm using Unreal Engine, so why not take advantage? I've been experimenting with fancier environments in Unreal and I'm loving the results. Unreal Engine has some of the most incredible lighting and shadow effects that really make a character feel like they're in the environment. I can even have friends over. Seeing a 2D character in this 3D environment tickles my smooth goblin brain and makes me feel very, very happy. Now, do I know how to model a tree? Better question, do I want to model a tree? Nope. But the beauty of it is you don't have to. Places like fab.com have whole forests available, along with lots of other cool stuff. Some are reasonably priced,
and some unreasonably.
and some are free. In fact, every month there's 3 free things available for anyone to download. Be sure to snag them, collect them all. And so, with a little bit of kit bashing, I've set up a fun theater to watch movies in with guests, this cool liminal hot tub to relax and let off some steam, and this cold, sterile office building where you can talk to this guy. So as you can see, I'm just having fun messing around in this space. Thanks to all my chat and to all the VTubers out there who inspire me. And if you have a fun idea for a new environment for Nilbog to hang out in, let me know. I'd love to hear it. And thanks for watching.
Those environments just add so much, and just to see the characters like interacting in the space, the lighting, the atmosphere of it, it's so good.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been fun to tinker. I'm mostly, for anybody who might be new, I mostly just do video games, and so usually I just kind of keep it simple. But I've been watching a lot more movies, and it's been fun to kind of, when you watch a movie, kind of set the mood, kind of like make it kind of cozy or a space that you want to hang out in. And so I've been finding making that in my stream has been a lot of fun in Unreal Engine. So that's my new fascination. Thank you.
I just love like Gob coming out of the tent and just like the 2D with the 3D. It looks so good. And I feel like, I don't know, it's so fun seeing different styles and different mediums together. And it feels more special to me than just like live action 2 streamers hanging out. I don't know. It reminds me of like Cartoon Network bumpers and stuff. It's so good.
Love those.
All right. Okay. So now I have a little video as well. Let me play that.
Yippee!
I've been using my 2D model for a couple years and slowly introducing aspects to it to further explore the theme of a VTuber who is an amusement park mascot and basically has 2 models within one another. But this year I wanted to go further and explore a whole different VTubing medium, 3D. This was exciting but scary at the same time since it would be a whole new look, and people don't like change, but I wanted this chance to explore a different style and also really go harder in making it clear that the model has a mascot head that can be taken off. So the artist and I went deeper into pre-made animations. Being able to have face tracking, then a pre-planned animation, and back into face tracking was super complicated, but worked out well. To me, my goal is always world building around this stream theme park I made and the characters within it. I think as streamers, and especially VTubers, we have more of an opportunity to really take viewers into these interactive worlds as an escape for a couple hours. And ultimately, I think that's really cool. Plans for the future? Well, I'm already working on creating my own model with my own art with the technology Gob uses. For this design, I'm experimenting with the idea of only having Frankie be the one speaking and emoting while the bug persona is a traditional mascot suit. The inspiration for this is clarity. I want someone to immediately recognize that my model is a theme park mascot when opening my stream instead of waiting for me to take off the head, although that is a fun reveal. I'm also working on world building outside of just streams and VODs. I've been really inspired by ARG formats like Meow Wolf, Backrooms, or Welcome Home, and my goal for next year is to make an interactive website that my community can go into off stream and learn more about my theme park even when I'm not live. Just when you think you've done everything, there's more you can do with your VTuber and more to explore always. There we go.
So good.
Bravo.
Clap, 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 clap.
Yeah, I'm excited, especially the website thing. I get a lot of chatters coming in, and they're like, "Oh, you look like Welcome Home," because I mean we're both inspired by Muppets. And I was like, "What's this?" And then I started to get into Welcome Home and like explore the website, and it's insanely cool.
Yeah.
It's really fun, so I'm looking forward
And
to
you're-
that.
Your Omega Mart touchstone. That should exist. There should be a VTuber Omega Mart style.
my God.
OffKai.
It should be us.
OffKai.
Why not?
You hear that? You hear that, OffKai?
Come on.
No, and Bug, I feel like more than any of us too, like I just love that you showcase the possibilities of VTubing. Like there's a bug model for every mood, and I fucking love that because it just shows what's possible, and each one has like its own flair, its own flavor, and it's just so fun to see you experiment with all these different types of rigs and styles.
Oh, thank you. I know
You
it
think
keeps
big.
it interesting, and I do think like at the end of the day, like people will love a certain model of yours, but I mean like as Lala was saying, like say she does go anime in the future, her character design and like branding is so strong that people will immediately recognize that, you know, it's her. So I think if you start with a great base, you can experiment with any kind of medium.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think branding is really important, and as VTubers, we have an advantage that our branding is inherently ingrained in the design of our models and the worlds that we want to explore. And I love that your branding is bringing a real life immersive experience by like exploring maybe this website, so that it just feels beyond just a stream. And I think that's what I see the future of VTubing going. It's super cool.
Yeah. Well, speaking of real life, I'm gonna do Lala's video next, which is really exciting. All right, here we go.
What drives me as a VTuber is exploring how far we can go with our visual storytelling. Last year, I brought the diner from 2D to 3D. So naturally, this year, I wanted to make the RTX version. So my amazing creative director, Shrimpy, and I brought to life the diner. So instead of just focusing on selling merch, we wanted to provide an experience.
It's finished! Hello! Order? What would you like?
Yeah,
If you don't know, why don't you click through our menu?
oh,
Here's our special offerings. And once you've decided, I'll scribble it down on our custom guest checks, which are each one truly is individually numbered. And these are custom Lala guest checks. When we do this, we put it here while we serve your order. And then when it's all fulfilled, I'm done.
The booth also taught me that solidifying branding is key to developing your VTuber business identity, and the community mascot can be a big part of that. It's the visual identity of your supporters, so many can envision themselves in your world. I wanted to simplify the look of my greaser gremlins and make them feel more thematically aligned and unisex. And most importantly, my community loved it. Sometimes it's important to revisit ideas and reshape them. VTubing is such a creative medium. The world we've created evolved just as much as we do as performers in this space. Embrace curiosity and see where your journey takes you. Right, Gambit?
So cute, Gambit at
Yay.
the end.
That's my boy!
Oh, Nilbog's got the diner outfit on.
I got so inspired. I got my work uniform on. I love the new Cherry Gremlin.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I
That
think
was
that's
the-
really good advice too, Lala. Like, don't be afraid to completely dismantle what you're doing. Like, every so often, you should ask yourself, like, if I were to do this from scratch today, would I make this the same way? And if the answer is no, like, tear it apart and rebuild it. And that's part of, you know, exploring your identity as a creator.
Yeah, I feel like when I first incepted the idea of the Greaser Gremlins, I wanted to embrace having femme and mask versions of the of my community mascot, but I feel like the idea became very convoluted, which prevented my community to be able to identify. And then doing research on very effective mascot designs is that you want something that's really visually bold, straightforward, and really easily identifiable for the brand. And I worked with this amazing artist, Grace Coombe, who has worked with Netflix and all this. I love bringing in like professionals outside of the VTubing space because they bring a really great, fresh perspective. And then of course you saw a little cameo of Bug, like giving some notes on what the direction they could be in. You see, though,
it turned out so good. I'm so happy with the new mascot design you went with. It's just, it's so cute.
Really cute.
Yeah.
And Lala, you've totally bridged the gap between like VTuber and FleshTuber. Like they both complement each other, and like you said, like it is really incredible how consistent your branding is, like across both sides of your persona, and I just love it. So good.
I know.
Oh, thank you.
And we were just talking about Omega Mart in real life, and you kind of like you're doing
You made it.
Oh yeah, you are.
it.
You are VTuber Omega Mart.
Let's just expand it. Let's go bigger next year.
I want Lala Khan.
Take out all of the holes.
Lala Khan, yeah.
It's been really fun to kind of explore, and I was pitching this to other VTubers where I literally just get really inspired, where it's like each of us up here, I feel like have really established the worlds that we come from and the rules we've set for ourselves, which makes it really fabulously fun to ideate like what those worlds would be like in real life. And I feel like that is an advantage we have as VTubers, that we can fully embrace our character and bring it beyond the screen. And, you know, like I fully see like a podcast, like talk show set that is the, you know, Gob's like purple cave. I love like the campfire, like hanging out, or the liminal hot tub is so fun. And of course the theme park, I mean, is so explanatory in and of itself. Like I feel like we, like as an industry and as a community, we can always be thinking about ways to embrace the characters that we've lovingly created and how to push their presence.
Definitely. Well said, Lala. And then finally, speaking of pushing the presence, we have our final video from Gob here. I'm gonna play it right now.
Hey everybody, this is Goblin 2.0, and I have legs now. I'm a live animated VTuber puppeted in real time, and now using directional keys on my Stream Deck pedal, I can walk around live on stream. It's all driven by a single drawing rigged with bones and key points. Hips, knees, ankles, heels, toes, and other goblin anatomy. The walk is powered by a motion capture library that layers on top of lip sync, head tracking, and animation triggers, all running together. From there, I can tweak parameters to shape the personality of the walk. My goal is always to make my stream feel like one continuous performance. When I go from walking to sitting, each key pose is actually a different rig. The in-betweens become the animated connective tissue that stitch those rigs together, hiding the seams of the swap. It's the magic of animation, people, so come watch me get my steps in while I continue to explore what's possible with real-time animation, live at
Thisisgob.
It is so good. Can you show off your walk right now? Let's see it.
Take a victory lap.
Victory lap.
No. It's so funny because I have, at this point, I have a Stream Deck for each hand, and now I have the pedal for the walking and turning. So there's 3 buttons, like I'm turning, and then I walk left, walk right. I can walk backwards. But I feel like the Hit It Joe meme. I'm just like frantically using all of my limbs.
What are you using your tongue?
Yes.
Is there another Stream Deck?
That's next. But I really am. I'm like a one-man band of puppeteering. It is ridiculous to watch me work Gob because I'm just flailing around.
We need that behind the scenes next, just like you doing one scene and just all the levers and pedals.
It's nuts,
Close up of your toes.
Oh
yeah.
Do you like that?
Oh, I'd like that. I think everyone would like it. Wouldn't you? Come on, OffKai. Wouldn't you like it? Let's go.
Well, thank you guys so much. Thank you for those behind the scenes. So good. And thanks for the discussion. Now we're going to...
you.
Of course.
Thank you, Bug.
Thank you.
We're going to open it up to a Q&A to ask any of us some questions on VTubing. So please try to keep the questions on topic and understand we don't have enough time to completely give a full round of advice for anyone's specific channel or growth or anything like that. But yeah, come up and talk to us about VTubing. But I know, guys, last year we did, you know, the microphone on the screen and there was kind of like a delay for us. So I don't know. Well, maybe we'll change it up for our second year. What do you think? What do you think about just going down there in person?
Oh, Gob's got
Yeah,
it.
all
There.
right.
All right, let's go.
All right,
Let's go.
let's go.
We'll be right there.
All
Here we
Wait.
There's 2 medium and 2 large, so if you need to trade.
Welcome everybody, thank you so much for coming. Yes, so we're so excited to be here in person and we will get started with the Q&A and try and answer any questions or talk with you guys. So yeah, first, nice to meet you.
Hello, my name's Fiva. I want to know, obviously you guys are very different looking than what you naturally would find on VTubing. What do you think is your biggest challenge from toontubing versus average VTubing with like, you know, the anime model?
I'm allowing everybody else to have priority.
challenge
I get to speak for all the time.
I think everyone should get weirder with VTubing.
I'll take
It's just very crazy. Like there's no right way or wrong way to do it. The weirder the better. Like it's you stand out and you know like a big flag fly.
Whenever people, by the way, ignore this guy. I found him just roaming on the streets of San Jose. He looked like he could use work, so I kicked him $5, and he's been my chaperone for the event. But yeah, I still don't know what this event. No, just sit there and shut up. But whenever people ask me what VTubing is, I say it's just performance art. So it could be anything. You can bring any skills that you have to the table, and it's so interesting meeting other VTubers because they come from every background. I've met VTubers who are literal scientists or musicians or whatever. So bring your skill set and just get weird with it.
I guess for us, or me personally, sometimes with like collaborating with other more traditional VTubers, there's a little hesitation because we look so different from like the usual brand and the usual thing you see. So I would say that's the only thing. But that comes with the territory. If you're weird, you're gonna stand out a little bit. So you kind of have to find your niche, say super specific niche and friends, and just not try to, I guess, like impress other people and try and get with anyone for a collab or anything that has no interest in you, you know?
Yeah.
You're too different, but yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have people who are gonna make all kinds of comments because it's different. Like I get, one of the most common comments I get is like, oh, your model's so uncanny valley or whatever. And I was like, it doesn't matter because I love her and the community that I've built who shows up every day, like those are the people that I go live for, and I'm not going live for the haters. Like, if they're not fucking paying my bills, I'm gonna listen to them.
Give it up for the haters! No live for the haters!
So yeah, I think you embrace, like, you have to love this on the worst day. And so if you love like what your model is like and you love what your community is, that's the most important thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you!
Hi, I've got like 1.5 questions. The first one is like, as like toontubing hopefully becomes way more popular and mainstream because it's awesome, what are you hoping to see like tech develops, like people implement. And then the second thing is, I really like goblins, so could you sign the back of this like goblin?
Meet me out back after.
I think like after as well, we'll probably be in this area. Want to take pictures and stuff for sure. I don't know. What do you guys want to see in the future?
I want to see more tech for VTubing. Like, isn't there like one camera that tracks your hands and it's like out of commission? Like no one.
Oh, Leap Motion.
I want more tech that is easily to get and use that can power a cool VTuber. You don't need a $30,000 suit. But I want more options. I want more competition in the technology that kind of does that. That's what I want.
Totally.
Adobe tried to kill me earlier this year. I would like an Adobe alternative, please. They're coming to me.
Right before it might be destroyed, but
There's only 5 of us using Adobe Character.
I think I agree with everyone. Just more options that it's easier to get into, and just more variety for people to choose from. I know there's a lot of customizable anime VTuber models, so I want that to open up to like more toony versions that you can customize, so it's an easier price point for people to get into, and they don't have to be anime.
Yeah, I want a customizable like rocket slime thing to put like little hats and stuff on. But seriously, yeah, I think, you know, when this industry really started to pick up 6 years ago in 2020, like look at how much has happened in 6 years in terms of the options that are available, you know, how big this space. I mean, OffKai used to be like 1,500 to 3,000 people, and this year I think it's like 9,000. Like, so, you know, just that also will reflect in the business, so we get more options to like be able to do cooler stuff. So I agree.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hello.
It's me, Mick. You're all just like a huge inspiration for me. And
thank you.
Like
You're amazing too, man. You're amazing.
Being a toontuber myself, I always ask myself, like, what is the biggest driver for me to just stand out? What is like the biggest pressure that you guys feel as toontubers in the space that is mostly dominated by like anime style?
Like, what's the biggest, like how do we think about how to stand out in a sea of anime? Is that the question?
Yeah, like a pressure. I feel like there's a pressure too because you're in a different style, so you're more pressured to innovate, you know? So like for Gob, like he wants to do it, but it's almost like you have to like one up yourself each time to kind of almost make up sometimes for not being anime. Not saying that like being anime is like a fast track, but kind of ways to stand out. And
Although I did recently do a post where I introduced FemGob, who was an anime girl, and it was the most viewed post I have ever seen. So we're still working on it, okay? I posted it as like satire, and everyone's like, "When's FemGob going back?" Would.
Also, you use the word pressure on yourself, and I wouldn't put pressure on yourself to do this. It should be. It's like a pressure of a kiss. Yeah, it should be like a kiss. It should be fun. It should be something like a kiss. You should love it. Like you should love yourself, and that's what VTubing should be about, right? Like it's a celebration. And yeah, I don't think pressure really should enter into it. I think if you're having fun, your audience will pick that up, and it goes from there.
Woo!
hello.
Howdy. It's a pleasure to meet you folks. Now,
Wow, you have a great voice.
Yeah, what's that mustache?
You got my question off.
Someone should be
Get ready. Hello. Why, hello. Welcome to the toontuber panel. Oh my.
I'd like to. Anyways, number one, the gentleman in front of me did in fact steal my question. I don't want to give you for that. I did have a little bit of an extension to that question. So, for those of us who are trying to find our style, right? All of you have a unique style. You've all blended it together. For Lala, you said that it's very many, how do you say, 20th century cartoons, right?
Yes.
Cell shading, right? For Bug, it would be something to the effect of anywhere from Muppets to Care Bears, right? And of course, the theme parks. For Gob,
That's for Gob. Next.
retro movies, right? You can't fool me, I know those are Easter eggs inside of there.
They are Easter eggs.
Anyways, so for those of us who are trying to find ourselves in that respect, what are some strategies you folks recommend or have gone through, experienced, etc.?
I feel like whenever I start a creative project, right, I like to think of it of, you know, what are some ideas, and it can be messy at first. It can't, like when you're trying to do creative exploration, if you start off already being like, I need it to kind of be perfect, and you don't allow yourself to have a lot of different things to kind of play with, you're already like you're stopping yourself, right? So you can start off being like, well, maybe I want to do something fantasy based, or maybe I want to do something that kind of reminds me of like a late 80s animated cartoon. Like, and you start looking at different things and see what you start resonating with. And so you allow yourself to do research by, you know, whether it's by looking at movies, shows, art, you know, creating mood boards, looking at characters, actors to see like the personality, how that fits. And you just kind of create like research for yourself. And I think that's one place to start. And then as you explore, you will probably start feeling like, oh, I like this. And then that becomes a jumping off branch point. Like, you know, when I was creating like my character, it was like, I don't know, like, I don't consider myself really an actress. I talk a lot, and maybe something that I can engage my community a lot. Twitch is set up where it's like you're a regular in a stream. It reminded me of being a regular at a restaurant. I'm from New York City. We have big diner culture, so it's like, oh, I'll be a waitress. We were just talking all the time, and I was like, oh, I need a gimmick. Oh, diner 1950s, and that's kind of how that like kind of evolved. So like you start like with a base point of like researching what you're interested in, and I think as you let yourself explore, you can refine it more.
Would the rest of you folks corroborate that? Or do you have anything else there?
I would. Sorry, man, I'm not trying to put you on the spot. Well, there you go. That's why. So I feel like your character or your VTuber, don't do what you think other people want to see. Like, it should be an extension of yourself. So I'm an annoying little shit. So a goblin was, you know, I feel like a goblin on the inside. So I was like, a goblin is perfect because, you know, I have a lot of guests, unknowing guests on my stream. I talk to a lot of strange, interesting people that I find on Craigslist. You know, so, and I was inspired. I'm a millennial. I'm an old man. Millennials, where are my millennials?
I turned 21. I don't know what you're talking
So, like, you know, I grew up with like Tom Green and Space Ghost Coast to Coast. Trying to channel that energy. Public access TV, like streaming and Twitch is like the public access cable of today. Get weird with it, find the variety, find your voice, and just should be an extension. I was thinking, I'm like, should Gob be like a character that I play? But I'm too lazy for that, so I was like, no, it'll just be an unfiltered version of myself. And yeah.
That's great. Yes, and I was just gonna add, don't go too complex. I think in this space, a lot of people are thinking of a design and they're like, I'm gonna add 5 wings to my character and 2 tails.
That's a good idea.
4 ears.
5 wings.
If you like look at each of us, we have like pretty overall simplistic designs, silhouette, and then colors too, like distinct. We have like gray, silver, green, pink, and red, and that goes throughout our whole branding. So I feel like that is way stronger than a ton of details on a design. So definitely go simple to start.
Here's an animation tip too. Whenever you're designing characters in animation, they always say to focus on the silhouette. Like your character, a really iconic character is noticeable from their silhouette. Like think of like, you know, Homer Simpson, SpongeBob, Mickey Mouse, whoever, it doesn't matter, but you would know exactly who that character is just from seeing their silhouette. And that's a big thing for recognizing the character.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
One last little tidbit at the end.
Yes.
No overstaying my welcome. Can we force him to say something? He said nothing this entire
Hi.
Thank you.
This helmet before this convention, like all himself.
Oh
it's
yeah,
amazing.
talk about the helmet, man.
It's amazing.
There's nothing underneath this helmet. Yeah. No, it was made by a toy design friend of mine named Tony Mora. If anybody ever anything 3D printed,
I know 21.
small to big, Tony Mora, look him up. He's available for work.
Hi. I have a question. So if you could have like a dream feature for like no time limit, no budget limit for your specific model or what you're doing, what would it be? Like dream feature, anything you could have. For either your model, your setup, your technology, your background, your environment, anything.
I've been streaming for 4 years and I've never served food in my diner.
Typing in your chat to deliver food to you?
Yeah, my
that'd be pretty
dream,
sick.
and I've actually talked to some incredible other coders in the space, like Taijiro, who is in actually Bugs Real, and Shinde's, who, like, these are two people who I love them so much. I've talked to this idea because, like, it's been, like, a big ideation over years, and my dream is to actively have my chat be able to place orders. I can serve, have these props, these 3-dimensional props, pop up in stream, and I want it to feel like, so I can have stream sessions that are just focused on the immersive nature of being in the diner and you're a customer, and that my community can put themselves there with like representations of like my gremlins and stuff, but I want to be able to literally like have a menu you can order from, like, and then people can order and then I can play and serve. Kind of like that old like Game & Watch game where like, you know, like you're serving things from the kitchen and back and it's like bouncing in your fry pan. Like I want that, but like with diner trays or something. Like it's been a big ideation for years that I really, really want to execute.
Lala, you need an Uber Eats sponsorship so we can have like Lala Wamos just try
I want to serve butthole COVID to my community.
What about you guys? Any dream?
I think a toontuber is Souls-like.
Yeah.
All our lore is hidden in the items, and you know.
That'd be cool.
I love having tried everything. Give me money.
What about you guys?
My rig is based on a lot of animation triggers.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Yeah, just a lot of animation triggers. I'm not actually a puppet. I'm just a puppet today. But yeah, maybe I'm betraying my VTuber roots right now. But yeah, just more seamless animation toggle features across all VTubing software. I think that would really open up the doors for animators to really come into Octopimp. What he's doing is amazing.
Yes, that's me.
Oh, that is Hi, it's nice to meet you, Octopimp. So anyways, this guy Octopimp, he's really, really good.
Stop, keep going.
That's so funny, I'm sorry, dude.
No, you're okay. It's not on my badge, so how would you know?
I can't see anything.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm a puppet, I can't fucking see.
Right.
They're decorative, goddammit.
Yeah, but cool. I mean,
yeah, well,
that sounds like a cool idea.
Your work is amazing, and more Octopimps. We need more Octopimps.
Yes.
Dude, that's so I think these are all small game. I want my own actual.
Whoa!
I want my own actual theme park.
Whoa!
Dream Grove! Let's go, we're all going to Dream Grove after this. Let's go!
So cool.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Yes,
Well, thank you so much.
You're so inspiring.
Yo, did you guys know that was Octopimp? I think that was Octopimp. I'm not sure, but I think that was Octopimp.
Hi, I honestly don't know how to follow up after Octopus. I guess I'm going on a more of a follow-up through everybody else. Like, obviously you're all creatives and you have big dreams. And so when you get in your head and you have all these ideas and all these mood boards and everything, you know you have to cut things out that are not going to make it to the final project. What do you prioritize? So for my community, like obviously immersiveness and like creativity and cute, funsy little things, what do you prioritize when you're doing your big projects? How do you decipher what to leave out, even though it's still part of your aesthetic and part of something that you want to share with your community?
I feel like in terms of project management, something like that, and choosing how to prioritize, it comes down to two things. What's my mental like load at the moment? How many spoons do I have? So how much can I focus on? And secondly, straight up cash. Like, what can I afford?
Yeah.
And then, and so it's like, oh, if I want to do a really big thing, but I can't pay for it right now. Okay, so it's going to take longer. It's just kind of depending, like, the urgency you want to put on yourself. And I think those are two guiding things that help you, like, okay, I want to do this, but right now I can't afford it. Or right now I want to do it, but it's too big of an idea and have too many other things that I have to prioritize. Those are two things that help me kind of cut or decide what to move forward with.
I think it's important to remember that you are still streaming, so I think you should put your community and maybe your chat at kind of the forefront. So for example, if I'm choosing, am I gonna put money towards maybe like mascot designs for my community and maybe like a widget for them to interact with, as opposed to like an animation of like a lore video or something of me, maybe focus more on the chat thing, because at the end of the day you do want interaction from your community and stuff, so maybe prioritize that. So you can get, and things you can get more longevity from, as opposed to like something you could use every stream as opposed to just a one-time thing.
I do like 99% of my assets for stream I do myself, and I work full time, so A, I don't sleep very much, and B, I can't afford to like not use what I use. So like I treat my content like an animal carcass. I use every part ad nauseum. I use like it over and over and over again. If you see a drawing of Gob, you will see it dozens of fucking times. I'm getting mileage out of that shit. So it's just about working efficiently, and yeah, when you create assets, like think forward, like how else am I going to be able to use this in the future? When I'm planning my assets that I'm building, I'm like, well, okay, how can I do this in a way where I could cannibalize it for something else? Efficiency.
Yeah.
Efficiency.
You're doing it the right way. You're supposed to use every single part of the carcass.
Yes.
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 And
I love carcasses.
Perfect's rarely ever on the menu. Like, you have to be okay with it not being completely there, but I also don't underestimate, especially with a good chat, the power of like nervous energy, of you not being totally prepared, comes across as being very familiar or relatable.
Yeah.
And so don't underestimate that in any streaming situation. Actually, you can utilize it. Like, I think it's great. Like, it's really fun.
An ADHD diagnosis also kind of helps. Everybody here, I'm pretty sure we all are. Get an ADHD diagnosis and you'll do great. You'll do amazing things.
The problem is the ADHD has 15,798 ideas and I can only execute 12 of them.
Exactly. You'll get to them eventually. It's fine.
Thank you very much, everybody. I love all of you.
Thank you.
Great question.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi. I would not at all consider myself a streamer. I have streamed a few times, but a lot of my friends are streamers, and something that I have gotten a lot ever since I entered this space is I love and adore elaborate setups, like stream environments and like redeems and all the things that are interactable, like immersive chat replay and everything. And I am really interested, and in particular, Nilbog, about how I was gobsmacked at seeing Unreal Engine.
Oh yeah.
Because I've taken many college courses like on Unreal Engine of making games, but I would have never considered it to use it as a VTubing medium.
It's so true. And actually, like I was before this panel, I'm like, how many VTubers use Unreal Engine? I was asking the other Unreal VTubers, and there's like maybe you can count them on your fingers and toes.
Yeah.
There's probably less than 20 that speak English.
Yeah.
And so it is weird. I want to get the word out. I think every one of us is using some sort of like game engine. Adobe Character Animator is almost a game engine.
I don't know what Adobe Character Animator is. I don't think Adobe knows
3
what
out of 4
Character Animator is. I think they forgot it exists.
I think there's going to be more in the future.
Adobe only cares about money.
Yeah. I think in the future there's going to be more of a merging of game. VTubers are going to be more like video games, and video games should pay attention to VTubers. I think the technology is the same.
Yeah, well, like Taijira's stream is all Godot, or whatever it's called.
Godot.
It's like a whole
Godot.
game engine.
You're not Tajiro, are you? Are you Octopim?
What made you decide? Like, instead of like going for Vignon or anything else?
It was because I was making my VTuber and I saw an Unreal tutorial was on my feed. And I'm like, that looks different than everything else. I'm gonna learn that. And I just teamed up with a programmer who knew more of the blueprint side, and I did more of the Blender, bringing the assets into Unreal. And it's another good point. If you don't know everything, you don't have to know everything. Team up with somebody. Be a partnership. You know, you can't do it alone. It takes a team to look this good. Yeah.
I've seen many mile-long credit pages. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
It's me, Alpine Showtime now.
Oh, shit!
Yeah, I'm kidding. I wish I had hair.
The whole line. It's just a line of octopus.
Yeah, it's Octopim. It's Octopim. You can go piss on the Adobe building later if you want. It's just like 2 blocks away.
What's that?
You can piss on the Adobe building later if...
Oh, I saw it. I was thinking of going there. They tried to kill me. They were like, Flash. Nobody uses Flash anymore. It's dead, by the way. You're never going to be able to access your files again. And I was very scared. It would have been the end for Gob.
Taking that back. Oh my god, that's scary.
Adobe was like, follow us, Gob.
You need to piss on the building, and if someone tries to stop you, just say $500 to stop. I'm
not going to test my luck. I just skirted death. I'm not going to instigate them anymore than
I love to have chat later about the technology side of things. Something called heat. Heat allows chatters to click on your screen. Oh yeah, Green is the cool thing. So I made like a Where's Waldo hidden item game. I'll tell you later. The question I had was, as somebody who spent way too much money to Ask Sally, cool little podcast. If money was no object, I know it's sort of VTubing outside the lines, but I know a lot of the merch that is available for VTubers is very linked to anime merch, the pins and the little quick charms that I've been buying for like 20 years at this point. If money was no object, if you could do anything you wanted, what is one merch item that you would make for your design?
You have to understand, I have a Google Doc, not talking shit about anybody, but it's just my ramblings of all the crazy merch ideas I'd love to do. That is like, I want a Lala Things original, probably jukebox. I want an Natasha car rack, but I want it on a 56 T-bar. I want that. And so I love super on-brand, once again, in terms of the early question of things that are in the market, I think one of the biggest things that I've been seeing this year is people have been really liking when you lean into your world. So that's been really fun. So I have all kinds of I want to do I have all kinds of stuff I want to do, but for me, I want to do home pieces. I feel like you're taking a bit of designer home with you. So definitely a jukebox is one of them for sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
What about you, Bug?
I would love a tiny bug, FNAF animatronic. So a little animatronic of a grub or a bug, something like that.
What about an animatronic head? Yeah.
Yes. Did you see the Five Nights at Freddy's head?
Yeah.
Right now, I would want that for the bug.
I kind of going in the opposite direction of Lala. I just like really impractical merch. I like stuff that's just a pure novelty. So definitely a Gob pregnancy test. It's just my head, and you just have to pee in my mouth.
I want to go the full anime route and get a mouse pad with boobs on it.
That's easy. That's easy.
They're flashing the light at us. I think we're in the last minute. So
Yep.
one rapid
I
fire
ruined it
question.
with that pregnancy testing, didn't I?
Thank you so much, guys.
I'll block that out of line too.
Thank you.
I think you sort of have the same thought.
You're all really incredible animators, and I wanted to know what your favorite animation to work on was, outside of the VTubing.
And for me, it was Animaniacs 2020. That was.
Woo!
I love Animaniacs.
Oh, cool.
What about you?
Oh, go ahead, Bug.
I worked on Jellystone with CH. What about you, Joe?
I worked on Animaniacs too. That was really fun. I really liked working on the Pinky and the Brain segments. They're my favorite.
Yeah, that's impressive.
And then favorite. I just recently worked on Bat Fam, and I'm a big Batman fan, so it was fun to work on like a kid-friendly Batman show, introduce like a new generation of kids to Batman.
How was the Bugs Bunny rig that you made?
Oh, yeah, that was for the Winter Olympics. So yeah, I've been kind of showing, very awkward to show Gob to my overlords at the place I work at. But yeah, I've been working on some VTuber stuff with them.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
And thank you so much for coming. I think I guess it's time.
Yeah. Thank you guys, everybody, for coming out.
Thank you. Video of you guys and really just pretend like you're having fun. Okay, go. Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, can we do a selfie?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
We want to do a selfie.
Thank you, love you guys. Enjoy OffKai.